Insect Newick review of Jin et al. 2020 phylogeny of longhorn beetles. The tree is in the supporting information as a nexus file. It's labeled morphological character matrix, although it does also contains a tree. It's a Mesquite format nexus file, which is very complex. You need to remove a bunch of stuff before it can be read. And when that's done, this is what the tree looks like, and you can see that the data looks like it's been delineated in terms of, here's a monophyletic cluster with very limited branch length, and all assigned to a OTU or SP1, but it's not been then the tree has not been filtered accordingly, so it's retained all the members. So this means this is not a species level tree, and similarly you can see all these species repeats here. So so this study incorporates a kind of a DNA tax or a species delineation approach, but the tree provided is the unfiltered version, so this will need a lot of pruning according to the species. And further, it can only really retain the fully named species. So here's a delineated unit. Now, arguably this is an equally valid entity, species level entity, but unfortunately we can't really integrate this with other data. We're sort of stuck with the Linnaean system. Now, if these were assigned to, bins are the closest we have to like a formal framework based on molecular data, and these have not been assigned to bins. These have been it's a study-specific delineation, which we can't really tell how these are equivalent to other entities from other studies. So if they were assigned to bins, possibly that could be done. Then this could be integrated. But we're sort of waiting for bins to be more widely applied before I can really roll that out and really try that. But for now, I'm just can only use the Linnaean units. So so these will, in practice, this just means that I need to remove this component, even though it's a valid part of the tree, but I can't really use it. Let's look at the Newick string, and you can see codes. The codes are reasonably consistent, so it wasn't too difficult to parse. We have uppercase letter, number, underscore, and some numbers, underscore, and then a taxonomic, and then nothing after. And this was, as I say, reasonably consistent. Now we had one thing which was labeled otherwise, and we had some NCBI accessions instead of the codes, but otherwise not too many difficulties here. But as I say, there's a major pruning component, so pruned about 120 terminals. Including species repeats. and the species are ambiguous congelas. The species ambiguous ones, there's two of them I did retain, so you can see these two because these were the unrepresentative of the genus. The rest are pruned. So this substantially reduces the size of the tree, and the process here's a process version of 53, so we're down to 53 terminals from about 170. Unfortunately lost some information, but the information is difficult to integrate. But that's it, job done. I'll just now add this to the table. 36 genera, 54 terminals, phylogeny of longhorns, and you can see we've got a very long way to go for Coleoptera in particular for compiling source trees. So on the lookout for Newicks for these if you happen to have any. Job done.